What up YouTube? How we feeling today? Hope you're doing great, and today's Tuesday, so we're gonna have a look at the vendor reset. And yesterday they dropped some massive news about the Division's Heartland. We got the cover art, we got a description of the game, what we can expect about the game, and there was a leak about the map. I don't know if that's the real map, it's of course unofficial, but man, it looks definitely dope. And let's talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it live on I Am PurePrime on Twitch then of course in about an hour or so. So definitely jump in and let's talk about the news that we got from Division Heartland. But now let's dive right into the vendor reset. Thanks for clicking my content, really appreciate you joining me, and if you like my content and want to help the channel out, smash that like button, hit me up with a comment down below, helps me tremendously within the YouTube algorithm, and of course hit that subscribers button with that little notification bell next to it to keep informed whenever I upload new videos. But are you ready? Let's go! And there we are guys, first vendor, the White House. The Burnout is for sale here. Of course the named FAMAS with perfectly unempty on there, but it's just straight trash in my opinion. Swap speed and only 6.1% assault rifle damage. Over to the Police T821, could be a very nice buy if you want to go for damage to armor and the talent in sync on there. Roll the SMG damage to the max cap and optimize the rest. Military AKM, very nice buy as well. 8% damage to target out of cover already on there with the talent measured. Could be a very nice combination because this is a lower shooting assault rifle of course. Roll assault rifle damage to the max cap and optimize the rest. X45, handgun, go for the open world. Backpack of Badger Tough, not a great one if you ask me. Weapon handling in combo with only 50k armor, no thank you. Vest of Oraldi, could be a lot better. I don't know if you like the spotter on there, but if you want to go for spotter, then roll that status effect away for whatever you think is necessary and optimize the rest, but it's gonna set you back. 10.1% critical hit damage for the first mod, then the 4.2% damage for your drone, the 5.9% duration for your turret, the 4.9% blast radius for your sticky. But let's jump over to the clan. And there we are guys, at the clan vendor. Designated hitter is for sale here, named marksman rifle with perfect reformation on there. Damage to armor already on there, so if you're still looking for it, roll that marksman rifle to the max cap and optimize the rest. True Patriot with 130k armor or almost 130k armor, so this could be a decent buy to roll that health away for whatever you think is necessary. Mask of Future Initiative, 7.8% skill damage, but if you want to go for another attribute, then definitely craft it because it has a skill tier. Backpack of Striker's Battle Gear, 12.3% weapon damage, decent enough to roll that skill damage away for whatever you think is necessary. SES G12 with in sync on there, but the rest isn't that great. The 13.1% shotgun damage could be nice, so you could roll the critical hit damage for something else. Damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, and optimize the rest. M1 CQB could be a lot better as well, but if you want to go for it, the combo of Breadbasket and 12.9% rifle damage is decent enough to roll that stability away for whatever you think is necessary. Knee pads of Golan could be a lot better. I don't know if you like the status effect and or the skill haste on there. Black Market SCSG, Perpetuation and shotgun damage 12.3% damage. Could be decent, but the rate of fire isn't great. You could roll it away, but it's gonna set you back. The Nagav, maxed out 15% LMG damage, 8% damage to target out of cover, 5% damage to armor, so you can roll that spike away for whatever you think is necessary as a talent and optimize the rest. This could be a very decent buy if you're still looking for it. Knee pads of Bellstone, very nice buy if you ask me. 10.3% critical hit damage, 5% critical hit chance already on there, so this could be a very nice critical armor regeneration piece if you're still looking for it. Roll that armor to the max cap and optimize the last 1% critical hit chance and 1.7% critical hit damage to get it to gold roll. Very nice buy if you ask me. Murakami knee pads, 4.6% critical hit chance, 10.5% critical hit damage. This could be a decent buy for your crit skill build if you want to combine that with Murakami. Over to the mods, 8.7% skill duration, the 4.8% critical hit chance, the 9% enchant resistance, pretty decent buy. Then over to the 4.3% deflector damage for your shield. But that's pretty much it. Let's jump over to the campus. And there we are, guys, at the campus. The White Death is for sale here. Of course, the named marksman rifle with 137% headshot damage already on there. 9.5% health damage maxed out. So you can roll that marksman rifle to the max cap and have it a god roll if you want to go for that health damage and in the combo of eyeless, of course. SR1 could be a lot better, too low in rolls. Black Market M60 could be a decent buy. Then roll the magazine size away for some damage to armor, optimize the rest because steady-handed is already on there and that's a very nice talent to have on an LMG. Mask of Walker and Harris could be a lot better. The 4.7% critical hit chance in combo with the 11.3% weapon damage is decent, so if you're still going for it, then roll that skill damage away for whatever you think is necessary. Over to the Murakami holster with 10% skill haste and 7% headshot damage could be a lot better. I will leave it here. Over to the mods. 10.1% skill haste, the 7.3% enchant duration for your cam launcher, the 7.4% health for your hive, the 5% skill haste for your pulse, and the 6.1% duration for your traps. But let's jump over to the theater. And there we are, guys, at the theater. The firm handshake is for sale here with 15% status effect on there because it's the named Sokolov gloves, but the rest isn't that great with the weapon handling and only 10.3% weapon damage. M870 Express, too low in rolls to buy in my opinion. Resolute MK47 isn't great. Magazine size and only 5.4% rifle damage. No, thank you. Over to the gloves of Seska. Could be a lot better as well. Too low in rolls to pick up in my opinion. Just go for the open world. Knee pads of Murakami with 4.8% critical hit chance and 6.2% headshot damage. Could be a decent buy if you want to go for a crit skill build with Murakami on there. Then roll the headshot damage away for some skill damage, for example. Over to the mods. 8.6% shock resistance. 4.9% skill haste for your mine. The 4% extra damage for your shield. The 1 extra target for your firefly. And the 6% health for your decoy. Let's jump over to the DZs and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys. First DZ East. The pinprick is for sale here. Of course, the nade marksman rifle with perfect first blood on there, but it isn't a great buy if you ask me. M700 tactical, same. First blood on there, but the rest is just trash. Military M60, too low in rolls if you ask me. Or if you want to go for that Optimist, then roll the critical hit damage away for some damage to armor and optimize the rest, but it's gonna set you back. Mask of Foundry with 140k armor and 7.7% hazard protection. If you're still looking for it, roll the hazard protection away for whatever you think is necessary. Over to the holster of Nego, only 10.4% weapon damage, so please leave it here. Mask of Walker and Harris, 10.6% weapon damage and 9.8% critical hit damage could be decent, so you could roll the explosive resistance away, but in my opinion it's too low. Then over to the holster of Overlord, Rainbow Roll, and not the best one. The 3.4k armor generation and 12.6% weapon damage could be decent, but in my opinion it's too expensive to buy in the DZs. Same as the mods, guys. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendor, or go for the summit. Over to our next DZ. And there we are, guys, at DZ South. The Matador is for sale here, of course. The Nate Walker and Harris with perfect adrenaline rush on there, and this is a must buy. 10.3% critical hit damage, 4.6k armor regeneration, so you have the chance to roll the weapon damage to the max cap, or even roll the weapon damage away for some armor core. This is a very, very nice buy to get, guys. If you're still looking for it, definitely pick it up. MP5N could be a lot better in my opinion, so please leave it here. MK16, same, not a great rolls, and I'm not loving Future Perfect on there. Tactical M1911 pistol, go for the open world. Backpack of Ongoing Directive, just trash with the weapon handling on there. The chest of True Patriot with 4.2k armor regeneration, so if you want to go for the 4.2k armor regeneration, On the True Patriot, then roll the armor to the max cap, could be a decent buy. Backpack of Badger Tough with hazard protection, adrenaline rush on there, and 9.1% critical hit damage. So you could roll the armor to the max cap and optimize the critical hit damage you get it to god roll. Could be a decent buy for a shotgun build. Then the 511 chest. You know my opinion about 511. It's just a straight trash brand set at the moment. It doesn't help you. Same as the mods. Way too expensive in the DZs. Go for the open world. Go for the open world vendors, or go for the summit. Let's jump over to our last DZ. And there we are, guys. Last DZ, DZ West. The Harmony is for sale here. Of course, the named rifle with perfectly in sync on there, but it isn't a great pickup if you ask me. Over to the M870 Express. Same, not a great buy. 1886. Could be a decent buy if you want to go for the combo of Sadist as the talent on there. Then roll the critical hit chance away for some damage you target out of cover and optimize the rest. It's gonna set you back, but if you're still looking for it, could be a decent buy. Future Initiative with 6% weapon handling, no thank you. And you know my opinion, skill tier always crafted. Knee pads of Aces of Eights with 4.3% critical hit chance on there. Could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. Roll a weapon damage to the max cap and you only have to optimize 1.7% critical hit chance to get it to god roll. Over to the Murakami Gloves. Could be a lot better. 7.4% skill damage already on there, so that can help you out. But that 7% headshot damage isn't great. Over to the knee pads of Douglas and Harding. Rainbow Roll, not the greatest one, so please leave it here. Same as for the mods. Go for the open world. Go for the open world vendors, or go for the summit. Never buy them in the DZs. Let's jump over to New York. And there we are, guys, at our first vendor in New York. The MP5N is for sale here, but it's trash. Please leave it here. Classic RPK, not a great one as well. Frenzy on there could be nice, but it's too low in attributes. KSG Shotgun, same, too low in attributes to pick up. Police 686 Magnum Pistol, go for the open world. Backpack of GOOO Guard, Rainbow Roll, and not the best one, so please leave it here. Gloves of Araldi, double blue on there, and not the greatest one, so again, leave it here. Gilligard holster with maxed out armor, 4% critical hit chance and 6.4% headshot damage already on there. This could be a very nice buy if you want to up your armor on your crit build, for example. Then roll that headshot damage away for some critical hit damage and optimize the last 2% of critical hit chance to get it to god roll. Could be a very, very nice addition to your build. Over to the mods. 7% headshot damage, 8.4% bleed resistance, the 5.9% duration for your turret, the 6.4% cone size for your pulse, and the 4.2% duration for your traps. Let's jump over to the last vendor of today. And there we are, guys, at Roy, our last vendor. The tactical MK16 is for sale here. It isn't a great buy if you ask me. Over to the black market RPK, same, too low in rolls. Over to the 6716 CQB, too low in rolls as well. The 13.8% rifle damage could be nice, but I'm not loving the combo of magazine size and eyeless on there. M1911 pistol, go for the open world. Backpack of DNH. Could be a decent buy if you want to go for it. Adrenaline rush already on there. 5% critical hit chance. 8.2% headshot damage, so you can roll the weapon damage to the max cap. This could be a very nice addition to your pistol build. Knee pads of R&K, Rainbow Roll, and not the best one, or not the attributes that you're looking for in my opinion. Then over to the Grupo holster, could be a lot better as well, please leave it here. And then over to the mods, guys. 16k armor on kill, 4.5% critical hit chance, the 5.9% duration for your turret, the 4% healing for your hive, and at last the 5% blast radius for your sticky launcher. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this vendor reset. Of course, tomorrow I'm gonna show you Cassie Mendoza close off this vendor reset. Hopefully she sells us some great stuff as well, because in this week we have a few very nice pickups, and even the Matador backpack is a definite must buy in my opinion. Definitely go to the DZs and pick it up if you're still looking for it. this is a very, very nice backpack. But again guys, in an hour or so I'm gonna be live on Twitch / I am PurePrime and talking about Heartland and of course having fun within the game. Definitely jump in, I would love to know what you think about the leaks that happened yesterday. But that's pretty much it for today guys. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!